What's going on, guys? It's Kronos here, and today we're going to be talking about the good and the bad of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies and what they should change before the game comes out, because I feel like a lot of people are going to have a lot of issues with the things that are going to be in the game at launch if they don't change it. So let's talk about it. First things first, I want to talk about the armor, and the reason why I want to talk about the armor is because we're getting armor plates in the game again. But it's not like the armor plates from Cold War. It's armor plates that you actually have to put on. So like Warzone plates or Modern Warfare 3 Zombies plates actually. But I have a feeling the only reason they're bringing this back is so they can get the people from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, which were the people that played from Warzone to Modern Warfare 3, and they said that exfil killing zombies were the best. So the reason why they're bringing back this armor system is so they can feel the love of Warzone also in zombies. But that's not only the problem. The other problem is that this system is just not good. In Cold War, we had a pretty good system with armor. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked it. And I've been a Zombies player since Black Ops 1, but I really liked the Cold War armor system. I was pretty cool with it. It was fine. I do like the no armor system a little better, but the Cold War armor system was a lot better. I think even Vanguard took the armor system from Cold War, I'm pretty sure. But so the way that this is going to work is that you're going to spawn with a 1-plate vest, and then after you buy the first door, you're probably going to be able to buy a 2-plate vest. And then after you get through the whole entire map, is what we saw on Liberty Falls when they were playing the game at COD Next, you're going to be able to buy your 3-plate vest for like 30k. I think it's like something like that, but it's like 50 or 30k, which I'm honestly fine with. Is if they make the grind to get to a higher tier loot, or like the rarities of armor or the rarities of guns or anything, if they make that harder to get, I'll be fine with, because it will make zombies harder, and that's what we're wanting in this next game. Because Cold War Zombies was so easy. Like, I'm surprised that only 15%, or not even 50, I think 5% of players only completed the D Machine Easter egg, which is honestly surprising to me when they said that at COD Next, because I've completed it and I haven't even done any Easter eggs beforehand. I've done round hundreds, but I've never done any Easter eggs. I've just not been an Easter egg guy, and I just think the task is just too much, like, for me. But for the high-level COD players that love Easter eggs and love boss fights and love doing all this stuff, they just figure out these things that are just crazy, like shooting rocks in a specific area, or like these side Easter eggs where it's like literally out of the map shit that we can't even see, and that there's like some ciphers that you have to go to fucking college to do. It's like these people are just built different. I love the zombies community for this. I love watching videos of people solving them, but I cannot solve them myself. I see why they're making these Easter eggs a little bit more dumbed down and more like serious, because like why and what way? There's like a step in I think it is Exo Zombies, which isn't Treyarch, I know, but still Treyarch has some weird Easter eggs in it. But in Exo Zombies, you literally have to build a burger for the Easter egg. I get why they're going towards the more like the people talk to you and then you figure out what to do from them talking to you, because it feels more realistic. It feels more like you're doing the quest. The quest really in the old games was more like a mystery than a quest. Like, they're called the main quest, Easter egg main quests. Make them a main quest, and make the side Easter eggs more of a find, because the side Easter eggs are really more of a find than what the main quest is. The main quest is a find, but it's not really. It's called Easter egg hunt. It's where you find the steps of the main quest, and that's the steps. That's how I take it. I don't get why people are getting so mad about them making the Easter egg easier, is what they're saying. I don't even think they're gonna even make it easier. I think they're gonna make it where the game is harder, the steps are easier to do, but the steps, once you get to the step after doing the step itself is going to be harder. Like, you have a lockdown step and it's going to summon like 200 zombies. Like, I have a feeling they're going to make the Easter egg steps easy to find, but harder to do, if you get what I mean. Like the Rise and Drax steps. Some of those steps were kind of annoying. Like the fucking fire bow. Like, why'd they make that bow the hardest thing to do? I mean, it's really easy after you get it down, but still. Next, I want to talk about the zombie types and how Treyarch is like recycling a lot. They really are, though. So let me talk about it. So in Cold War, we get a lot of new zombies, and we get a lot of new elite zombies, or bosses is what we usually call them, but they call them elites. Now, hopefully they bring back the term bosses, because elites is kind of stupid in my opinion. But what they did in Cold War was bring back bring new bosses, and these bosses were the Megaton, they had the Mimic, they also had a returning boss, which isn't new, but they had the Mangler, they had a different design for them, and then they had, I think it was the Tempest. Yeah, it was the Tempest. And then once we get into Modern Warfare 3, all these bosses, besides the Megaton, you will not see the Megaton in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why. They recycled it throughout all of Cold War in every single map besides the first 3 maps that came to the game, but in Outbreak they recycled it, and on the last map I'm pretty sure they recycled it, which was Forsaken. But on Modern Warfare 3 they recycled every single boss on Cold War into Modern Warfare 3 as the boss zombie. They didn't add a single new boss. And these were the same bosses, besides the Megaton, they had the Tempest, and the Abomination was called the Mega Abomination. Now, I think they just made it bigger because a bigger map makes the Abomination look smaller, I think. I don't know. But they added the Mega Abomination, they added the Tempest, they added Mangler, and now we're seeing this same recycling happen in Black Ops 6. In Black Ops 6, we're getting the Mangler back, I think only on Liberty Falls, but still. And we're recycling a enemy from Black Ops 3, which was only in 2 maps, but it got really repetitive because they added it to 2 maps, and the last map, it just got so bad. The fucking dog round, or the bee round, or bug round is what people called it, was so fucking bad. You would play the round and the bugs wouldn't end. Round 100s on Revelations is really fun, really easy, the easiest round 100 you could do on Black Ops 3, but the longest rounds are the bug rounds because they fly away across the map to where you can't find them, and you have to stand still for them to fly back to you, or just use the Pothkin Servant to take that black hole and then let them go into it. So hopefully they fix the bugs in Black Ops 6, which I think they're only in Terminus, is what I am seeing. The thing that they're saying that is a quote-unquote new zombie are the vermin, which are the spiders. These are not new. In Zetsubou no Shima, they had these spiders, but they didn't look like they do now. I honestly think the Zetsubou no Shima spiders look way cooler than the ones now. I feel like the ones now just look so fucking weird. Their faces look like a meme, literally. Besides that, they're quote-unquote saying that this is a new zombie. Maybe it does some new features. I know that, like, in Zetsubou no Shima, they web up gobblegum machines and they web up, like, entrances to doors and shit. Will they do that in, let's say, Terminus Island? And even if they did, that was the most annoying mechanic in the game, and if they're saying that Terminus is going to be one of the hardest Easter eggs from Cold War to now, I'm just gonna say, if it's just because of this one mechanic, I will literally be pissed. Moving on from the vermin, we actually do, though, get one new boss. Only one. Liberty Falls doesn't even get a new boss. But we do get one boss in the game, which I think looks pretty cool, honestly. It looks very scary in a way. If you were a kid, you know, if you were a kid, you would think that this thing looks like a fucking beast from hell. Like, this thing actually looks kind of fucking cool. And the abilities, we don't really know what it does yet, but I'm pretty sure it just runs at you and just hits you and bites you, and that's it. But it rises from the ground. I think it also comes out of the vermin, so I guess that's one cool thing that the vermin also have with them.
But the one thing that this new boss is honestly missing is that I don't think it has a critical strike point. When I was watching the Terminus reveal gameplay trailer or whatever it was, they really didn't show any weak points for that zombie. It just looked like you could just shoot it anywhere and it would just hurt it. Well, I mean, the legs probably don't hurt it as much, but I feel like you just shoot it straight in the middle of its mouth and it takes most damage because, like, that's the weak point. But if the weak point's right in front of you, usually the weak points are really hard to hit. Like, usually sometimes it's the head or, like, it's the back of the zombie, so you have to, like, slide around the back of the zombie to hit it. Or, like, with the Manglers, you had to shoot their arm off and they'd run at you, and then you would have to shoot their head, and their helmet would come off, and then you would shoot their head, and it would kill them faster if you just shot their arm, helmet, head, and that was their weak point. With a boss that was in Cold War, I forgot about this, it was called the Orda, which I'm surprised they haven't recycled this one, but the Orda in Outbreak, you could shoot it in the face, and that took more damage, but you could only make it take more damage if it was glowing red or shooting out these, like, bee things, and then you could give it a hella damage. Like, you did an insane amount of damage. Firebase Z speedruns were killing this thing in like an instant with an RPG. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about the boss zombies. I just feel like they've recycled too much and they just haven't innovated a lot really into the boss zombies. I just feel like they are taking away from the boss word. I really do think it's just going to be elites and they're just going to give it more health. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got about bosses.
Now that I've done my video where people are just shitting down Black Ops 6's back just for no reason, I just wanted to say that I really am excited for this game. These are just the gripes that I have. I'm not gonna lie. These are like actual gripes that I have. I've seen people that are just like saying the game's bad just because of one thing, like the Gobblegums, bro. Like, bro, that is honestly sick. We're gonna have so much replayability in this game because of Gobblegums. And with 2 maps as well, it's going to be awesome at launch, especially since we're not getting a... Actually, it's confirmed that we're getting a map at the end of this... Before Christmas, is what he said, I'm pretty sure. I think. Yeah, before... It's either before Christmas or before the end of the year. Yeah, it's one of those. But we're going to have... Apparently, we're going to get, like, live updates and shit. This game's just going to be really fun. I think it's going to be just like Black Ops 3, where it's going to have a big blow-up, or it's going to start bad and then it's going to be a big blow up in the middle of the game because we're going to get like hella updates for the game. Because Cold War, honestly, they had not that much good quality shit, and then they added the good quality shit halfway through the game, which was awesome. Like the fucking, what was it, the Rampage Inducer, that honestly made Round 100 so much fun on that game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. This video was really fun to make. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say today. I'm gonna peace out. Yeah, I'll see you guys probably when some Black Ops shit comes out, or Black Ops 6 shit comes out, or actually I might just bring back the One Life Challenge shit again until Black Ops 6 comes out. I might make a video every week of the One Life Challenge just for you guys, but I have school as well for 2 hours a day, so like I've got a lot of time for a lot of videos, so I'm trying to get my YouTube channel up and running again. So please like and subscribe if you like this video. Push this video out in the algorithm, please and thank you. I am really thankful for you guys for getting that one video up to, I think it's at 500 views now, but thank you very much. I will see you guys soon. See ya.